Wednesday. I know, I mentioned this very briefly during the Monday stream. I do apologize for anybody who was hoping to see us on Tuesday. But as we are standing, we are doing our best. We're going to get things rolling here. Today's adventures is going to be primarily DLC. We are going to put off the other loyalty missions for a little bit. We may tackle one or two, assuming we knock out, at the very least, either Project Overlord or the Arrival DLC. The Arrival DLC probably won't be this stream, though. So, for those who were here on Monday, you know that we tackled loyalty missions for Samara and Garrus and Thane. And Zaid. We did 4 loyalty missions. Man. I know I am a little later than usual. I do apologize. Life, unfortunately, really likes to kick you when you're down, huh? So, let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and do Project Overlord, I think. Simply because, looking at our options, Arrival, I feel, should be done last, as far as the DLC is concerned. And, as much as Firewalker sounds like that could be fun, I remember it being kind of a long series of stuff. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do Firewalker. Let's go get us our Hammerhead hover tank. Alright. MSV fire.
Anomaly detected.
Scanner time. Ooh, it's rich. So we can, oh. That is a lot of palladium.
Probe launched.
We'll get to the actual mission here in a moment. We are apparently doing some scanning. Getting some goodies. Although if it's just all palladium, that could be... Oh. Hold on. There we go. Get us some iridium. We need iridium out the wazoo. Hold on. Iridium and platinum together.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Oh, that is a lot. Oh, we went from having a very rich planet to a very poor planet here.
Probe launched.
I didn't mean to change its socioeconomic, Okay, well, it's depleted, so let's go ahead and do that.
Launching probe. Scans have found something.
So let's go ahead and land. Okay, so, I want to say somehow Geth are involved. If my memory serves, it could be blending Overlord and Firewalker together. So, Garrus, you have Overload, and I don't really want to bring Miranda, but she's... What does Tally have again? Drone hacking... No. She's not actually helpful there. Damn. Disruptor ammo and concussive shots could be helpful. But Miranda's the one that's got the other thing for shields. Yeah, Thane is useless here. Ooh, Kasumi. Kasumi is the other option. There we go. So, let's go ahead and get our tactical cloak to max rank. Okay. I'm going with the assassination cloak. Higher damage. Should be fine. Garrus. Point Centurion Rebel. Kasumi, it's been a while since we actually brought you along. Let's max out your thief. Yeah, power recharge time is a better option. And put those in Shadow Strike. That makes you better. Shepherd, we've got our Widow, Locust, Phalanx, and the Black Storm Projector. Matic Heavy and Incisor Sniper. Oh, no, we need to change Kasumi. You should have the Locust, not the Tempest. And we'll go ahead and give you the Phalanx as well. So there is Geth here. Okay, is that there? Yes. Cool. We're actually hitting configurations that I've not messed with before. I like that. Alright, let's get that door open.
Systems online. Welcome to the M44 Hammerhead Infantry Fighting Vehicle. This is your onboard VI.
Okay, so we have
Caution,
to
guided missile
collect.
system active.
Now the problem with the collection is that we're still moving as we're doing the research collection. Which means, that we have to actually focus on keeping our buttons in one spot. Why did I say buttons in one spot? That's not right.
Would you look at that?
We have to make sure that we don't move away from it too far at the very least. Now, I will say, the thing that makes this a little more interesting to drive than the Mako is how high we can get the jump abilities to go. But, if I'm being honest, I feel the Mako was a more fun vehicle. Just like, in general, the Mako was a little more interesting. It was kind of a more generic vehicle, though. I will give it that. Being that it was basically just an armored personnel carrier, it didn't really have anything special to it. But I mean, hover tank.
Obstruction detected. Recommend using conventional weapons to clear path. Path is now clear.
That's what it was. I knew there was a way to get through it. Now, I'm going to remind everybody, both those who are returning from our Mass Effect 1 and those who are new to our Mass Effect 2 stream, that I absolutely suck at vehicle sections. I won't say that I'm a good driver in the real world either, but at least in the real world, I don't have to worry about three-dimensional driving. You know, three-dimensional meaning not just forward, backward, side to side, but up and down too. Like, I know that if we're gonna get real technical about it, any driving is done in 3 dimensions because we exist in 3 dimensions, but verticality is not in my suite of skills, let's say. One more, and I don't see a marker for it, so I assume I'm going to need to get a little bit further up in hopes of... There it is. Nope, that didn't work. We're gonna have to try that again. So it wants us to go the long way. Cool.
Objectives completed.
So, unlocking the hammerhead right out the gate, really easy, as you guys saw. So, obviously, we kind of just covered everything there. We've got the hammerhead, we've got the research stuff that we were doing. We gained very little experience. That's a little depressing, but hey, whatever. And we got not a whole lot of credits, but at least we got something. Let's go with that. At least we got something. Okay. So, galaxy map. Because that was very clearly not the end of this DLC.
Only half our fuel remains.
Yes, Edie, I know. We're gonna go ahead and refuel. We can do that. See? See? And we're gonna restock on our drones, because we seem to use them a lot. Okay. Secure smuggled car. Oh, right, for Aria. Crashing ship, Project Overlord. Ah, there we go. So, now that we've got our fantastic new flying tank, you'll see we've got a couple of new Firewalker missions for research data and artifact collection. So we're going to go ahead, and I think it's this one that says research data. Let's go ahead and grab that sucker. And we have exit. Of course, it's the one that's all the way the other side of the damn constellation there.
Anomaly detected.
Scanner. Oh, a lot of palladium again.
Probe away.
Can't really complain. Oh. A bit more iridium, a bit more platinum. A bit more palladium. Get that iridium. Game is yelling at us for not going directly to where the anomaly is.
Launching probe.
Gotta get all that good stuff. Oh. Let's go for that platinum. Oh, gotta get all that iridium. There's probably... oh yeah. There's still a bit more here. There, that'll get us the most across all three. A lot of platinum there. We've like eaten through at least half of our... no, only 10 of our probes. And there's 11.
I have found something.
And let's go ahead and land. We're going to need to take the hover tank. So again, Garrus and Kasumi, because you guys already heard there's Geth involved. Okay, so these are going to take a bit.
Activity has rendered pathfinding function inoperable. Please use manual controls to locate research base.
So basically it's telling us that due to the earthquakes and the lava, we are SOL and have to find where we're going on our own. The nice thing is, we still have the little yellow circles.
Warning. Area compromised due to unstable volcanic activity. Mineral resources detected.
Now, I don't even remember if what we're here for is the minerals or not. But I think we can all agree that a little extra mineral was never a bad decision. We're dead.
Warning, hull damage sustained.
That went about as well as I had figured it was going to. Oh, sent us all the way back to picking our team? What the hell? Okay. So we're going to plan that out a little better this time. Just, you know how it is.
Primary systems online.
We're going to go that same direction again, because we saw that there were at least a couple of those and the more that we can like glide instead of having to actually jump, the happier I will be.
Mineral resources detected.
Okay, we're gonna try and boost jump that. There we go. Just don't ever ask me to do glider sections in video games, because I will screw them up so bad. Like,
Extraction complete.
oh, how many of you are old enough to remember Jack and Daxter back on PS2? I know, they've got some remasters and stuff. They've got a... Actually, Jack 1 has a PS5 remaster, if memory serves.
Research base entrance ahead.
But anyway, I remember Jack 3, there's this section where you're having to hit updrafts on the glider, and I swear to all that's good, I was so bad at that section. Like, it took me a couple of hours to do what should have been a maybe 5-minute section. But I got through it. I beat the game. Even with that hellish driving section in the electrical area. That was bullshit. I don't ever want to do that again. But I probably will. In fact, I may even ask who wants to see me do some older games like Jak and Daxter that have gotten PS4 and PS5 ports. Like, if that's something you guys are interested in, let me know in the chat, and I will definitely add it to
I was right.
my considerations.
This site was a roadmap leading to the main Prothean ruins. Dr. Aloy and I agree that this must remain a secret at all costs.
Oh, that sounds sketchy.
Allow another Eden Prime.
Now, that's unfortunate. We got rocked.
Activation of research base power grid has triggered additional volcanic instability. Recommend immediate departure.
Oh.
We have to go now.
But I want to get through the door. Oh shit. Yay. Okay. Go through the door. Through the other door. Iridium. Good news is, at least there isn't like... Oh, there's a locker? The fact that I'm not seeing any sort of actual countdown timer makes me feel a little better. But they've definitely made it very clear that bad things are going on with all the explosions. Oh, there's a med station. I didn't even see that on the way in. Entering the Hammerhead. Now there's going to be a timer. How much you want to bet? It's going to be like, get the hell out of here. You got 5 minutes or something like that. Okay, I'll be honest. The fact that there's no timer has me a little more concerned. Maybe it's because I'm not playing it on a hardcore or insanity. Like, I think I might have previously played this on one of those, and I would swear there was a timer here. There we go. Normandy, thank you guys. We're gonna jump jet into your prison bay. Ooh, that must have roughed things up. I hope we have a good mechanic on board. The Joker's gonna be pissed at us. Okay. Yeah, basically all the same stuff, just a little less funding and a little more iridium. Okay. So that went well. For whatever reason, Firewalker is taking a lot less time than I remember it taking previously. And it's definitely not because I got better at the game, let's be honest. Okay. So, let's restock, because we very clearly went through a lot of fuel there. Oh, wait. We didn't restock our probes. There we go. Okay, let's, I'm hoping this won't accidentally trigger the Reaper IFF mission. Oh, good. So that would have been very annoying that they're sending us to the same place as the Reaper IFF if, we're working on side missions.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, okay. Scanner. Ooh, another. There we go.
Probe
All that
away.
iridium.
Launching
All
probe.
that palladium. More iridium.
away. Scans have found something.
Oh. Well, that's great, but I didn't want to do that yet. I'm still scanning for iridium. Actually, you know, that reminds me. How many of you knew that there was a band out there that does video game tribute music?
Launching probe.
Yeah? No? Okay. So, I heard about these guys back when I was in high school.
Probe
And
launched.
the song that I was shown as my introduction to these guys was specifically written for Mass
Probe
Effect,
away.
believe it or not. It is just titled Commander Shepard. I believe the band is Miracle of Sound. If you've heard of them, awesome. Give some love. If you've never heard of them, go check them out. They've done quite a bit. Commander Shepard was one. They've done a couple for Horizon Zero Dawn. They've done some for Skyrim, I believe. Just really
Probe
cool.
launched.
Really love that they're able to put their passion
Probe away.
out there for video games in a creative way that isn't just writing erotica and fanfiction. Not that I've got anything against
Probe
writing
away.
erotica and fanfiction, just there's only so many ways that you can talk about, you know, that kind of stuff happening. Okay. Got our squad. Got our tank.
Scanning for mission objectives. Mission objectives located.
Okay, sorry about that. Um, we've still got road work going, so the people were at the door asking questions, and can only really focus on that when I'm stepped away from what we're doing here. Oh, are we already in HP trouble? No, we look like we're okay. So the other thing, the fact that the hammerhead seems to auto repair is a nice little upgrade from the Mako needing the Omnigel to do anything. Oh, okay. Killed it, did I? I guess I did. Love it when I've done things that I didn't think I did, just to find out that yes, I did the helpful thing. I do miss being able to zoom in when taking shots, though. Like, that was a really helpful thing with the Mako.
Warning, Geth forces detected.
Really? You don't say. Dropship would have never told me that. Yes, we are playing sniper with a cannon that is bigger than the enemies themselves. Okay, I apparently am having some difficulty hitting that one. And I assume it's all debris.
Extraction complete.
Alright, where'd the other one go? It's behind the thingy. Alright.
Acquired.
2 out of 5. And we continue looking for more. Come on, up the ramp. There we go. Yep, yep.
Warning, hostile forces approaching.
Really? Well, what if I am equally hostile? Just, slightly different hostilities. Okay, that was easy. 3 out of 5. I think we came from there, so we should probably go... Oh. Okay. Up we go. And jump. There's another one.
Extraction complete.
And we need 2 more.
Guest dropship detected.
Are you shitting me? Another one? Okay, fine. But I am not putting up with their shit. That was nice and easy. Oh, man, they're dropping the heavy guns this time. Love it. Destroy everything you can from a distance so you can't get hurt. Best option. I hear people judging me silently in the viewership there. I know. Oh god, rocket drones! Not you hoes again! Okay, them hoes is dead.
Extraction complete.
Yay! Wait, that was only 4? Okay. Thought that was number 5, because I wasn't paying attention.
Warning. Get forces detected.
Are you? They are dropping them bitches basically right on top of us this time. I am not going to play that game with you. You guys are going to die before you get anywhere near me. And you fire, and you make them regret ever having been created. It's the most logical thing to do.
Completed.
Return ship. So we've got some artifacts, we've done some research, we know that there's a Geth incursion happening. Alright. Oh, we got a level up from that little bit of XP. Love it.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I bet I have. But I'm going to go over here. Assault rifle accuracy. Med bay requires platinum, but I don't really need it. I could finally go for those last 2 heavies, but let's go ahead and just do the assault rifle. So we're missing still, pistol, and shotgun. That's annoying. We're now just short for the avalanche and quite a bit short for the cane. I feel I probably should at some point try and get the cane. Mostly because I don't remember the black hole gun working well with the final mission. Okay. Prototype. Oh, right. Artifacts catalog. Good. Security breach. Yeah, okay. So, let's go. Make weird sounds again, cause it's fun. Actually, more because I'm trying to avoid boring myself with the silence. Although, I'll be honest, the silence doesn't really bother me as much as it probably should. Okay, Prothean Ruins over in the Hades Nexus. Oh my goodness. North, we can go north. Northeast? Yeah, northeast, that sounds about right. And we're going to have to do another scan, ain't we?
I have detected an anomaly.
Come on, work for me. Okay. Love that. Lot of iridium. That's the avalanche research again.
Launching probe.
Okay, platinum. I think I needed 50,000 in platinum for something.
Probe away.
Wait, hold up. Where was that? Love it.
Probe away. Probe away.
Okay, it's down to moderate. Ooh.
Launching probe.
And
Launching
basically
probe.
right on top of where we needed to go
Something
anyway,
on the
so
sensors.
let's go ahead and land. We're taking the rocket down again. Garrus, Kasumi. Do I start putting points into AI hacking, or do I just leave it for one of my ammo upgrades? I'm gonna leave it. Neither of them gained a point. Okay.
Kinetic barrier detected. Kinetic barrier strength beyond conventional weapon capability. Recommend disabling power sources.
Okay. Well, that's irritating.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
How am I missing it at point blank range? I can't be at fault for that one. That's gotta be just the weird ass hitboxes. Right? I don't suck that badly at the game, right? I mean, maybe we don't answer that question. Oh, that was, weird. I'm sorry, I can just run over the drones, but it doesn't work for any of the other enemies. Are you kidding me? Okay, I am officially irked by that shit. Oh, because it does damage the ship.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
to the dig site we go. Ah, yes. Exit the hammerhead. Okay. That was definitely a glitch. Entertaining glitch, but a glitch nonetheless. Right. So...
No more targets.
What were you firing at? Yeah, see? You can't harm those things, so what the hell was Garrett shooting at?
Dr. Aloy must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship. I won't be responsible for another Geth attack, another Eden Prime. I've silenced Aloy. Forever.
That seems, unfortunate. But let's see how it goes. Maybe there'll be more things that are less crazy, right?
This is valuable.
Ooh, biotic damage increase. Love
It's
it.
too late for me. They're still in my head, stealing my thoughts. I can't keep them out. I've got no choice but to destroy this relic.
This guy might be
And
unstable.
myself.
In, like, a bad way. Not like in a... He puts on, you know, brightly dyed hair and says crazy shit all the time, but probably shags like a cougar. No, no. This guy seems like he might legitimately need some assistance of a professional kind. I don't like to judge. I'm just saying that feels like kind of where they are with that. Now, for those who have never played any of the Mass Effect games, you probably saw at the very beginning, there was no red in the eyeballs. And now Shepard's eyes have a red glow right in the center. Your Paragon and Renegade scores affect that. So Paragon, you can actually manage to heal up the scars without any issue, and the eyes gain that kind of light blue tinge. Renegade, which I have tended to play basically the entire time that I've been playing Mass Effect,
Commander,
you get the kind of reddish-orange tinge. The scars get worse and worse. They start to glow with the coloration. You guys have probably actually noticed it. Okay, I can get the avalanche. I'll hold off on the avalanche for now, but having that biotic boost is always nice.
No messages for you, Commander.
But you just said, yeah, you had just said there was one. Damn it, Kelly, quit being inconsistent. I need a consistent assistant. Okay, back to the Mass Effect relay. Gotta get that fuel, get them probes. We've already probed Uranus, so that's not something we're gonna worry too much about. Let's go to the Geth Incursion. Now, the thing is, we are also sitting here in the area for Project Overlord.
I have detected an anomaly.
Once we've confirmed that we've finished everything here with Firewalker, we will probably just end up jumping right into there. Again, there's a lot of robotic enemies, so we are going to do our best to keep up with allies that are able to handle that. Kind of makes me wish that I had managed to
Probe
get
launched.
Overload maxed, bring that in, but my Shepherd, like I said, normally I like to have a
Launching
biotic
probe.
power on Shep. When doing a straight import from game 1, you're able to actually bring Singularity in. Unfortunately, we've beaten this game a couple of times,
Something on our
so it
sensors.
gave us specifically Mass Effect 2 power list, not Mass Effect 1 power list. Depressing. So, Garrus and Kasumi.
Warning. Prolonged exposure to extreme temperatures may degrade engine performance. Mission objectives located.
So basically what it just said is don't sit out in the cold for too long. Get you quickly
Data acquired. Engine
to
temperature stabilizing.
the objective sites. Because you will literally freeze your nuts off.
Caution.
This
Engine
time,
temperature
they're not,
falling.
you know, that kind of nuts. No. It's the kind that's in the tank's internals.
Extraction complete. Caution. Engine temperature falling. Extraction complete.
Yeah. See, each time we get one of the extractions,
Caution. Engine
it
temperature
recovers
falling.
a little bit of our heat gauge.
Extraction complete.
But, you know, my thing
Caution.
is,
Engine temperature falling.
like, engine operating temperatures. You would think a massive tank
Extraction
that
complete.
is on a hover system would probably generate a crap load of heat. And thus, you know, having kind of colder temperatures would make sense for it to be a
Warning.
good thing.
Engine temperature below recommended parameters. Extraction complete. Caution. Engine temperature falling.
Yes, I know engine temperature falling. But I mean, I get that there is a certain point where an engine would absolutely freeze up. Because there is a temperature where steel itself freezes. At least I think it's steel. I know iron does, technically. But like, an engine that's generating heat, you would think you'd be happy to have weather that is dissipating at least some of that, right? It can't just be me who's thinking about that kind of thing.
Warning. Engine temperature below recommended parameters.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Extraction complete.
That should do it.
Oh, that was almost bad. Like, I for sure thought there was going to be a hiccup there and things were just going to go straight to hell. That said, I'm a little disappointed by how little we're getting for each of these. Just like, it feels like there should be more. but I think there's only like a total of 5 or 6 missions in this DLC. So I think we might have just cleared the last one, but we're gonna restock on our everything, and we're gonna check the main map. Okay, help Tali, we're holding off until after the IFF. Secure the cargo, we'll do in a bit. Jacob and Jack will be done next time. Crashing ship, why does that sound familiar? But I don't remember doing it. And then there's arrival over there. Okay. So we are actually gonna go ahead and pivot. And from our pivot, we're gonna head over to the Project Overlord. I remember this one being kind of fucked up. If you guys are familiar with any of this stuff, you'll know why I say that. I'm gonna go ahead and not spill as much as I possibly can avoid spilling, because if we're being real, yeah, the Geth are involved, but this is another Cerberus done fucked up mission. So let's go ahead. Yeah, we're dropping in the Hammerhead. Now, I think there's like 3 bases that we need to hit. And,
You came. My name is Dr. Gavin Archer. The situation is urgent. We're facing a catastrophic VI breakout. I'll explain the details later, but you must retract that transmission dish. The controls aren't far from your position. You have to hurry.
you know, he sounds like a scumbag.
This is a secure facility. All weapons must be...
That's not a great sign.
On the monitor.
I want to shoot your face.
There you are. I've locked myself in a computer room on the far side of the base. There are Geth on the loose. A rogue VI program has seized control, and I've lost a lot of friends today. I'd hate to see you join them. Please,
I am
watch
not
yourself.
your friend. Do not even start with me, bitch.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
Okay.
Memo to all project personnel. I understand there's some concern about handling live Geth. I agree, it's a risk. Potential orders are sons and daughters will thank you.
Don't you just hate... Oh, that was... Okay, thank you.
Damn it. The VI's overridden the controls. We have to stop him. He's trying to upload his program off-planet. Destroy the antenna inside the dish. There's a tram on the lower level. Get to it as fast as you can.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
This is an automated security update. Geth activity has been detected. Please remain at your workstations until the all-clear is given.
You know, that sounds really bad.
Today's lunch special is filet with egg salad.
Ah, there we go. Area overload there. Heavy overload there. Okay. How dare you, Mr. Bitch Tits? Okay. Yay, more ammo. Oh. More bitches. More bitches are alive. They must be silenced. In the name of Shepard. Really? That was all the funding it had? How the hell?
Look behind you!
Oh, that's nice. Oh! Excuse me, sir. I would like to speak to you about your, what would be the opposite of a Lord and Savior? Like, not like from a gender perspective, because that feels like that would be, kind of an unpleasant conversation there. But like, you know, when you talk about certain figures, you know how they talk about, have you heard of our Lord and Savior? Okay, but like, I feel that death is fairly gender neutral. Your death and destruction, your doom and destruction, but at the same time, that doesn't feel like it's giving you the elevated status that comes with someone being called a Lord and Savior. I know, strange tangent, but it felt like kind of a thing that my brain was trying to follow, and just honestly, it was not happening.
Damn it all. He's aligning the dish to a new upload target. He'll have a clear line of sight to our satellite. This is going to be tight.
Arriving at dish access.
Well, that's nice. What about silverware access? Do we have silverware access?
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
That doesn't sound good. Anything in here? Power cells? Okay, okay. You know, I haven't really used my heavy weapon, and it feels like that's something that I've kind of been having issues with just in general. Like, I mean, I've got so many pickups for heavy weapon ammo. I've done most of the upgrades. Just,
This is Project Overlord with an emergency message
you know,
to Cerberus Command.
I should probably use them a bit more, right?
Requesting assistance. We may have outgoing calls in January.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Well, I don't have a department supervisor. I am my department supervisor. Department of Shepherd. Okay. Like I said, gotta appreciate being able to read the circuit board a little bit. Uh-oh. Nope, we're getting shot at. Not even in a fun way. Man. That thing just took a full load. That guy just shot at me sideways. That one looks like it's gonna take a load and a half. Well, that was easy. Do I need to go up? I bet I have to go up. It's always up or down. But I don't see any down, so it's up.
You need to destroy the support struts now. They have their own capacitors. Try blowing them up.
Oh, I have to actually freaking touch it? Oh, that wasn't very nice. You could have at least waited for me to be looking at you before trying to fire a rocket. Like that one.
Integrity of dish has been compromised.
Oh, he looks like a bigot.
Structural integrity of dish has been compromised.
Okay. Come on, here we go. Then. Perfect.
You've severed the link to the satellite.
Well, yeah, I would hope so. That said, like, you would think we'd have been smart enough to get out of there faster instead of letting shit fall on us.
Move! The whole thing's giving way!
And unlike in Mass Effect 4, we don't have the jump pack, or Andromeda, we don't have the jump packs.
What the hell's going on around here?
Great question.
Man's reach exceeding his grasp. Come on, I'll explain.
I don't trust him. I don't trust him, chat. I think he's full of shit. Okay. Hey, double the experience from the previous couple of missions.
You have my thanks, Commander Shepard. You bought us some time, though probably not much. This isn't over yet.
You owe us that explanation.
This is Project Overlord, an attempt to gain influence over the Geth by interfacing a human mind with a VI. The results have been less than satisfactory.
It looks like some progress was made.
Yes. Even amid chaos, there are lessons to be learned.
You don't say.
My brother, David, volunteered to serve as a test subject, but his mind couldn't handle the VI connection. He's like a virus now, infecting our networks and seizing control of any technology he finds. It's why you had to destroy the dish. Imagine if his program got off-world.
Okay, so what we're hearing is his brother, you know, this person with a brain, is going nutso because they hooked him up to the Geth. Do you guys think that it's the Geth at fault, or do you think it's you know, him being a jackass? Because I'll tell you, I think it's him being a jackass.
How do we stop him?
David, the VI has fortified itself in the main laboratory at Atlas Station. It's in lockdown now. To enter, you need to manually override security from our facilities in the Prometheus and Vulcan stations.
And what happens if I have to kill your brother?
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
Well,
I'm heading
let's
out
go.
now.
The other stations are all within driving distance. Best of luck, Commander.
I kind of want to just shoot the guy. Like, he seems like an asshole. And really, really just makes me want to shoot him.
Vulcan and Prometheus stations and override the lockdown from each facility. Doesn't matter which one you hit first, but you can't enter Atlas Station until you've dealt with both. Also, keep an eye out for Cerberus security mechs. The VI has likely taken control of them. Archer out.
So I would kind of like to talk about something here.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
Ooh, that is a pretty. You know, maybe we go ahead and take a screenshot here. Maybe that'll end up being our clip for the YouTube viewers. Or maybe it's what we'll put up for anybody who's popping in during the next couple of days for this particular stream's recap, huh? Well, it looks like we're at least getting... that has a collection.
An emergency Cerberus data packet has been recovered. It contains information on Project Overlord that other research cells need to review. Be alert for more sightings in the area. Remain.
Okay, again, I just need you Overlord Masters. But, again, nobody has points. Like, Shepard could put the 1 into AI hacking, but it's not going to help, so we're not going to worry about it. The Lokis are back. Why does everybody have Lokis? They have faces now. Caution is advised. Good to know. Right. I forgot that was how that was handled.
Scanning area. Analysis. Vending stations provide adequate velocity to enhance vehicle lift.
There we go. They either block you or they boot you as high as you can go. Damn. Okay. Yeah, that sucked. I apparently hit the ram button instead of hitting the shoot button at one point. And that screwed us hard.
They stopped reporting it shortly after the experiment. Scanning area. Analysis. VI infection is present within plant machinery. Advise caution. Scanning area. Analysis. Vending stations provide adequate velocity to enhance vehicle lift.
Okay, but now we know it's there. Good. Okay. I don't remember the directions, so I'm going to do my best. Okay. Is this minerals or a data packet? It's iridium! Yay! go. Ta-da!
Thruster velocity is
I know,
inadequate
that
to
was a
clear the wall
freaking
ahead.
disaster from start to finish, but we did it.
Warning. Automated controls are offline. Core systems have been compromised.
That doesn't sound good. Okay, let's
They've seen
area
us.
overload. Wow.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve A.
Engineer's log. We've registered a huge spike in energy consumption. My technicians traced it to the experiment underway at Atlas Station. We're trying to raise them now.
Okay. You know, it's a good thing they never actually change what those boards look like. Otherwise, I would be screwed.
Venting outflow successful.
He seems rather upset. And I don't know if I can really blame him. Like, once we get further along, you'll understand why I say that I don't blame him. But at the same time, like I said, I'm gonna try and avoid spoiling anything here. Just keep in mind that there are extreme events that really, really suck on a human level. Okay, come on. Okay. I think that's all that we had to do at this location. I could be wrong. Anyway, has anybody else noticed that Cerberus seems to continually reuse like Greek mythology names, and to an extent, like other Why can't I leave? God. Oh, so that wasn't the switch we needed. That explains everything. But I mean, like, here, Cerberus themselves already, that's, you know, that Spot, Hades' Greek three-headed dog. And before you come at me, yes, the translation for Kerberos, or Cerberus, is Spotted One. Hades named his dog Spot. Okay. But now let's continue with our evaluation here, because this, I feel, is kind of one of those things that you don't get to really talk about much. Vulcan was, you know, the Roman name for Hephaestus, so that's kind of a, again, mythology giveaway. Atlas Station, the Titan who held the world on his back. And then I'm even going to go ahead and point out Lazarus, even though the story of Lazarus actually originates in Egyptian. Yeah, I know, a lot of people don't know that. It's kind of one of those fun little things. And it wasn't originally Lazarus, but comes from one of the Gospels that was written originally in Greek. Now, keep in mind, most of the early parts of that particular text were written in Hebrew. Like your older stuff, that was Hebrew. Your Gospels, however, are, I think it's all but one of them is direct from Greek. And even the one that was written, I believe, again, in Hebrew, it and two of the others basically just make up number 4 instead of having 4 original works there. But there has been some speculation that there might actually be a 5th one that was buried, and going before what the Greeks did, there is some stuff that says there might have been what are referred to as the Proto-Gospels. And I'm going to assume I've lost a lot of you at this point, because let's be real here, you didn't come for a religion lesson or anything like that. I apologize. It's one of the multiple random things that I have studied simply because I was curious. If you are one of those kids who grew up with Greek mythology as a special interest, you probably took a very similar path. Like, the fact that culture and religion and language all kind of have this intermingled identity at some point is absolutely what drove me to study a lot of stuff. And I'm one of those people who also likes to say that if you're not learning something new, then you're probably not using your time very wisely. And, you know, I get that that's not always the case. 100%, I understand. But I do always recommend, just when you've got time, when you're able to learn something new every day. Just if you can. But don't feel bad if you can't. It's, again, not a requirement for living. Definitely feels like, oh, I probably should have shut up and paid attention. Anyway. But yeah, no, just kind of little things to think about while you're watching and playing Mass Effect is the sheer amount of influence that we are getting from, like, the Greco-Roman side of things. I mean, I guess we could even point out that all the way back in Game 1 and continuing through 2 and 3, we've got the star cluster names that seem to be primarily Greek. I mean, like, I'm about 80% certain most of them are anyway. Okay, recovery. There's gotta be a way to upgrade the Mako, or not the Mako, the Hammerhead at some point. Like, it feels like the shields are made out of tissue paper, and not even the good tissue paper. We're talking like the wet, highly damaged kind that, like, somebody's been using for a while. I'm not gonna ask what kind of use they've had out of it, because not my circus, not my monkeys. But when it comes down to it, it does feel like the armor on this thing should have been a little more dense, at the very least.
Glad that's over.
Okay. Okay, I don't see any med kits, so we're good here. Open door.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve D4 have exceeded maximum threshold.
See? Sometimes blowing stuff up is the answer, guys. Actually, like, right now I'm having this weird moment where our house has kind of a central AC unit, and I right now have got the slow cooker going because I was like, you know, I want some shredded chicken. Maybe we do some shredded chicken soup. But anyway, I'm sitting here, and the AC is going, so we're getting all the smells kind of intermingling. And I'm not gonna lie, I've told myself to stop using the slow cooker for a couple of reasons, but it's primarily because you end up with that smell just like slapping you in the face, and it's a little difficult to concentrate on anything other than the smell for a bit. And oh, so good. But that little bit of a off track moment there. You know, as kind of the person who does most of the cooking in the house, it always makes me feel better knowing that, like, I can sit here and get that smell and know that something's gonna be good, even if I'm, you know, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but it does make me feel good that I'm making myself hungry.
That had to hurt. Oh, sweet!
But, you know, let me put the question to the audience there. How many of you do the cooking at home? And how often do you guys make yourselves hungry with what you're cooking well before you're expected to actually eat it? Like, I know that it sounds dumb, because why would you be excited if you weren't going to eat it? Why would you, you know, all those things about if you're not going to eat it, why should anyone else, blah blah blah. But what I'm trying to get at is, like, how many of you have made yourself hungry because of your cooking and not done the cooking and then, you know, been hungry because when you started? Bad part is I even had a snack before starting, specifically so that I wouldn't get distracted by that. But hot damn. It's garlicky, it's chickeny, I am excited.
I love this ride.
Oh, there's a mirror all the way at the back. Oh, good. Fire!
Look out!
Oh, that was almost bad. Nothing else? No? Okay. Well, we're trudging right along there, so that's good. Bypass door. Looks like that goes all... No. That to there. That to there. How dare you? Well, fuck you too. And now it's running away.
I hear you, Doctor. We've hit the override at Vulcan Station and are moving on. Shepard out.
Oh, we got another level up. You know, I think 30 is supposed to be the level cap here. So by the time we actually hit end of game, I think we'll be there. And that kind of has me both happy and a little concerned.
You still need to go to Prometheus Station and override the lockdown from there. Good luck.
Yeah. Okay, so don't hit things going at speed, because then you fly back.
Indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
Is it that? So that's kind of pretty too.
Threat detection. Enemy units nearby.
Oh. Please tell there's another one? Oh, hi. Yes, there is. Okay, cool. You know, he keeps yelling at us. I don't appreciate being yelled at like that.
Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered. 4 more remain.
That's also kind of pretty. But, I think I went the wrong way, guys. As we know, I am not good with directions already. So, the fact that I got messed around again. Turned around. Oh my goodness. Okay, well I can't exactly go through there.
Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered. 3 more remain.
That's definitely not the way to go. And I can't get through there, so I guess we're heading out into the wide world. And we're gonna hope for the best. Nothing good here? Okay. To Prometheus Station. Okay. Just same team. Same team, guys. I need one more level up to get either a disruptor increase or a cryo increase, and I'm thinking I'll go disruptor this time. Oh, we do get one for each of them, but it took them forever to get them. I don't like that.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines used in our experiment. Our people there have gone silent. It's likely the VI has activated the defense shields to
Can we
keep you out.
address the fact that they literally just told us, hey, guys, BT dubs, it's a full-on Geth ship that you're about to walk into. Oh! And they've got shields on their shields.
Generators are providing power for main shield. Warning, the VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon. Warning, we are being targeted. Warning, Geth cannon is locking on our location.
Come on. Do it.
Recommend evasive maneuvers.
Yep. Come on.
Warning, we are being targeted. Warning, Geth cannon is locking on our location. Shield disabled. You may now target the Geth cannon. Recommend evasive maneuvers.
No. Right.
Warning, we are being targeted.
We were being targeted. Let's get our vocabulary straight.
We're done here.
Alright. Got some platinum.
Attention visitors. This server's facility contains hazardous AI technology. You agree to assume all liability for personal injuries or death that may occur
This
during
not
your
gonna
visit.
go great.
Thank you.
Hanging around all these dormant machines is creepy. It's like death staring at us from the shadows.
Well, that seemed unfortunate. We'll come back to that.
Lanigan just ran a simulation. If these Geth ever wake up, there's a 98% chance we'll be dead within 2 minutes. I'm starting to hate Lanigan.
You know, at least he gave you the odds without sugarcoating it. That feels like maybe not a friend behavior, but he's not just going to let you sit there wondering if you're going to die. He's made it very clear, you will die, and it will be painful. But hey, what else can you do, right? Okay, it's hurting us.
Halloween was yesterday. Lanigan ran around wearing spare Geth parts. Spooked the shit out of everyone. Now I definitely hate him.
You know what? That's fair. That was asshole-ish of him. Okay. Interesting. You know, I'll give it to them. They managed to make this so creepy, even without necessarily meaning for it to be, like, the creepiest map they could come up with. And it's definitely because of the environment interacting around us.
To all Cerberus personnel, in an effort to reduce workplace stress, music has been approved for station-wide broadcast.
Well, that's nice of them.
Scanning area. Analysis. The objective is located on the far side of this impasse.
Oh, this shit. Okay. I need to move the top one. Now move the left. No. There we go. Okay.
Override of Atlas Station lockdown accepted.
And he's gonna freak out again on us. And now he's gonna activate all the gap. Yep.
And there's the catch. I knew this was too easy. Come on, let's move.
We will, it's just, there we go. Because I'm definitely getting less credits right now. And I don't like that. Also, we're switching to the heavy-duty rifle.
Armed response is authorized. Cerberus reminds all personnel that this emergency is now classified information. Disclosure to outside parties is a violation of your confidentiality agreement.
Really?
Countdown 7 through 14 are now active. Emergency action required.
You know, I've never heard of an emergency being part of a non-disclosure agreement. That feels kind of like really messed up, if I'm just being quite honest. Damn, okay.
Like that. Overloading.
Fine.
Attention. This is a gap stasis alert. Neural activity detected in nodes 1 through 6.
Okay. You know, it's a nice thing that the Geth give you that giant glowing bullseye on their heads.
A gas outbreak has been declared.
Unfortunately, I seem to have difficulty hitting it. And that's very clearly a skill problem more than anything else. You know, speaking of skill problems, like, it kind of reminds me of playing a lot of games that require a lot of skill. And when you're really bad at games, even if you enjoy them, it does make the entry a little bit more prohibitive. You know what I mean? Like, here, for example, take Dark Souls. It's a difficult game, but it's one that, you know, everybody has the ability to get into. As long as you're able to get better, you're not, like, totally screwed. It's not going to be a total waste of money. Okay. But then take a look at, like, Dark Souls clones, and suddenly very, very different. Very different kind of setup. Like, I don't know if any of you played Code Vein. I grabbed it originally because it was... So first off, it's Bandai Namco. And they always look pretty. They've always got a decent art team on them. And I'll be honest, there's plenty of those that unfortunately are just kind of copy-paste from other games. But what really got me was that this was basically the same team that was doing the God Eater games. And for those of us who suck at Monster Hunter, God Eater is a stalling alternative. Not because the game system is all that great, but because it's easier. 100% easier. No longer are you on 3 lives, you've got 8. But anyway, I wandered off there. What I was trying to get to, so Code Vein very much took a lot of cues from Dark Souls, as a lot of games have at this point. Again, it's Bandai Namco, so you know that it's got a decent prestige to it. And if I'm being honest, it was definitely easier than playing a straight Souls game. Unfortunately, then you have the opposite end of the thing, where you're like, okay, but... And then somebody hands you, like, the Surge. And parts of it are easier. Absolutely parts of it are easier. But parts of it are also a freaking disaster when it comes to difficulty. Because you weren't expecting to get partway through a level as you're sitting there with, like, rank 5 gear, but your enemy is dropping rank 8 gear when you're able to actually cause them to fall. Now, does that happen often? No. But it does set you up for, like, certain fights where you're just like, oh god, what am I doing? Because all of a sudden you went from, hey, I'm doing okay on the normal mobs, to, oh god, where did this boss come from? How the hell was this balanced? And you think that that would be, you know, the standard practice, but then some bosses, like midway through the game, don't make sense for how strong they are, and then your end game boss for that section is a fucking pushover. You know what I mean? Actually, I'm not even certain I know what I mean. But, like, I remember, I've played parts of the Surge. I didn't get past the second Shul boss because it likes to fly around. And, if you've played it, you know. The Surge is primarily melee. So a flying boss kind of kicks you in the nuts. Then, you swap over to the Surge 2, again, primarily melee, but for the most part, there's no more flying enemies. But you end up with, like, the DLC mission where you've got the big, angry, metal T-Rex guy who is fighting you in, like, the tiny arena that you can't really avoid his attacks in. And then all of a sudden, you're dead like 18 times over, even as you've been prepping and working to try and change up your strategy and your equipment and stuff. It just,
Commander, you've done
it got frustrating.
The lockdown's
I'll be
been
real.
cancelled. You can now breach
But
Atlas Station
that's
and end this nightmare.
not the important
You'll need
part.
to find the main server room there to shut down
The
VI
important part is
experiment. Good
difficulty for some people just does really come down to us sucking at video games.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing
For
view
other
nearby.
people, it comes down
Platforms may
to
wish to take note.
actually knowing what you're doing. And I don't like admitting it, but I do unfortunately suck at video games, and hard games are just not something that I'm good at. They make me want to cry. Well, not really, because that would be weird, but you know what I mean. I don't want to sit there feeling like I have 0 skills.
Looks like you're in, Commander. Good. I'm getting some troubling readings here, though. The VI is trying to upload its program directly from your location. Get to the server. Archer log 155.2. My brother's condition has been handicapped. No change.
But what if I wanted to go in there and look at things? Fine. Man. Okay, buddy.
Archer log 157.8. Unless he sees results, the elusive man is shutting us down next week. I have no choice. I'm going to tap David directly into the Geth neural network and see if he can control.
I would like to point out the logs we're hearing right now. This guy is basically just admitting that in order for him to continue getting funding for stuff,
Arriving at level 2.
he has determined he has to hook up his brother. I don't remember if they mention it or if it's
Arriving at level 4.
something that's kind of just
Arriving at level
implied.
6. System malfunction.
What?
Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4.
Okay.
Arriving at level 1.
Ah, there we go.
Arriving at level 3. Arriving at level 5. Arriving at level 7.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. They're coming through the door. I get right. Let's go ahead and get everything we can. Burn, baby, burn. Ow. That stung.
Arriving at level 6. Contact facility report. Is not in service. Please choose another ticket. Response detected. Please extinguish all threats.
Okay, well, I'll be honest, I would have needed a new pair of pants there. Okay, have we killed all the Geth here? I hope so.
This is valuable.
Ooh, heavy skin weave.
Decelerator offline.
Didn't I need
Serious
that for
injury may
something?
occur.
Oh. Okay. Come on. Yay, we got some more money. Although, really, money has been less of a thing in this game than in the previous one. No? Not through there? Am I able to shoot out a window? No. Okay, well, I can't get in there. There doesn't appear to be anything else in this room. So we'll just go onward where the VI wants us to. Okay.
Get ready. Don't be surprised if this button summons a Reaper.
Uh-oh. Shep? What's going on here, Shep? The VI has taken over our body. This is some bullshit. So I guess that indicates just how much of our body is now cybernetic. Okay. That said, it is kind of interesting in these weird parts where it kind of disconnects you from the rest of the world.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
Time on this project is running out. There are no options left. How to get the guest's attention?
The robot says hello.
Eureka, David. You're a miracle worker.
How dare you say that when you're planning to hook up your autistic brother to the robot?
12.04 is 30.2.
David, can you repeat my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Square root of 918.09 is 30.3.
David, please pay attention.
Loud. It's getting loud in here.
I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. Would you mind repeating my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Log 137.3. The experiment yielded no discernible patterns of geth obedience. End dictation now, David. Hell, the elusive man will have my head for this.
Thank you. And how are you feeling today?
Square root of 924.16 is 30.4. Earplugs would be good.
David, I want you to order the geth to take a step forward. How does he do it? David is a mathematical savant. His autistic mind can interpret the geth language at its most basic form and mimic their phonetics, with his photographic memory cross-referencing the meaning as a snap. He's literally a human computer.
And you think he can interface with the Geth's neural network?
I do.
Is that even safe, Doctor?
No.
I see no harm in finding out.
I don't know if it's just me being who I am, or maybe it's a common theme here. But in my mind, the fact that they're willing to sacrifice somebody autistic simply because they think it would be, a step forward, it feels fucked up to me. Working on it, buddy. And I mean, like, Cerberus is known for doing inhumane shit. And this isn't the only autistic person that, according to lore, has been screwed over by Cerberus in a attempt to, quote, forward humanity.
Warning. Elevator exceeds maximum weight capacity.
Why? There's gas. Oh, a lot of gas. Okay. Okay. Forward.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. We're ready. Open a connection to the gas network.
Tell the guests to stand down.
I'm with you, buddy.
The SR-2 is within range.
Oh. Right. Burn.
Pull the plug! Tell Vulcan Station to cut all power!
It's too late. We've lost control.
Attempting to establish upload link.
David! You have to stop this!
David doesn't want to be here.
You know, I feel that's understandable.
Establish upload link.
Look, I'm trying, buddy. Just like the level of cruelty involved here is horrifying.
Please, make it stop.
Wait! Commander! I'm begging you. Don't do anything rash.
You told me that David volunteered.
By necessity. If I told you the truth, you would have shut me down and not him. It's not like I planned this. It was an accident. Seeing David communicate with the Geth, it all seemed harmless.
I saw his memory. He begged you not to do this.
I was desperate. The elusive man doesn't broker failure. Any war we fight with the Geth will be bloody. I was asked to find a way to avoid that.
Who gave you the right to play God?
People who are too afraid to make difficult decisions themselves. When they pray for a miracle, they're really praying for men like me to make the tough choices. If my work spares 1 million mothers mourning the loss of 1 million sons, my conscience will rest easy.
Cerberus will never leave him alone. Your brother will always be a lab rat.
You're a well cared for lab rat. At least he'd still be alive.
So you'll sacrifice your brother's happiness for your own ambition.
Square root of 906.01 equals
30.1. What I've done to David is unethical. If he dies, it's unforgivable. Let me take care of him. Please.
quiet. Please, make it stop.
I've seen enough of your cruelty to know he'll never be free from it here. I'm taking him away. You even think about coming after your brother and this bullet will be waiting for you. Then we'll see who's valuable.
Where will you take him?
Grissom Academy. They can help special cases like David. Minus the torture. Joker, contact the Academy and let them know we've got someone who needs their help.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The elusive man can fire me if he doesn't like it.
Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless.
Okay, so on the one hand, very, very intensive mission. On the other hand, the single most fucked up mission that I absolutely despise playing.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
But the good news is, taking the Paragon option there does end up with you being able to save him and take him further from this. And I believe it gives you Dr. Archer as a war asset come Mass Effect 3, assuming we save Grissom Academy.
No messages for you, Commander.
That said, we are at our save for the day, so let's go ahead and do that. And that does actually bring us to the end of our stream. I do appreciate everybody having joined us here today. You guys have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. We will be picking up again tomorrow. In the meantime, please, 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 do what you got to do to keep yourself safe and healthy. Get yourself some water. And remember that we care for you guys just as much as you care about us. And have a great one.